Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I can share my screen. That's a very good start. Uh, Hi guys, I'll be sharing my screen. Hi guys, my name is Kunal and I'm trying to start my own personal projects. I'm not sure how, I'm still learning. I hope you have a good time here. Great. How's my hair? I know my hair isn't that good, but still. So, got it. Let me open my docs, Google Docs, my entire screen. Should I share my screen or window? I think it's better off if I share my window. Don't want you to read my personal projects or my personal stuff. No, 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 no. My to-do list, perfect. I can successfully take off, start live screen, and let me change the date to 22. Got it. Okay, I can use at the rate today. Today's date. That's a very good thing. I didn't know. At the rate today date. Perfect. Today's date. This month. Today month. No. I okay. This was not for me. Perfect. There are a few more stuff that I would like to brush up upon. And the first is I want to create. So I have been on Hinge a bit. The first problem that I ever faced with Hinge is creating the profile. Basically, it is so difficult to create profiles to find a good picture, especially for the boys. You do not like anything, do not love anything. If you do, it doesn't get picked. So I want to create the Hinge profile maker using AI. Create Hinge. Okay, I don't want this. My to-do task will have Control C, Control V, and my name is Hinge Profile Maker. I will start with few stuff. The first stuff should be uh, I should be able to create custom images using text to images. I need to find models which will help me find model to create image for a specific face. Okay. The next step, what I need to do, give predefined. No, let me just focus on the models first. Give predefined uh, templates for the profiles. Give suggestions on prompts/bio, and the most important one. Yeah, live project. Also, let me text my boy. Cool. So, let's say these are all very broad tasks, and I cannot just have a simple one to do task to make it look. What I need to do is there should be some specifications for the models that I want to use. First is it should be text to images, text to image. The next should be it should have LoRa uh, images should have similar face should have same face slash vibe to it. Um, what's another thing that I can make? Good point, right? Let's just try to find our models on what we can do. The first thing I will do is search DeepSeek. I log in into DeepSeek. Wait, let me stop sharing. No, private password. So how does my room look? I have a full on. Let me share my Ashish Maurya. I'll be sharing my screen. Hello, I am live. Boom. See this, guys. Look at this, bro. Look at this. How do I share? 1 second. Let me search for Staz Super. Staz Super. And it will be a live. Live. What's my channel name? No, I don't remember my channel name. Let me search for this YouTube personally. youtube.com/ixsr10LKM. Okay, it is not available. Oh, how do I do it? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Okay, I will share my screen again. A window. I'll share my window. No, I'll not share my window. X.com. I'll just. Oh, I forgot to send the link. Perfect. Now I can share the window. Also, I need to invite my friend. Dude, you're taking so long. Uh, what's the first thing that I can work on? I forgot. I have recently switched back to Chrome. For some reason, I realized that trying to find the most perfect browser just for the sake of security and privacy is not worth it. I want to go full on. I want to allow Google to access my data, to steal my data, to advertise to me, and whatnot. Hello, is he here? Join, bro. Join. Okay, so let's say I want to find a text image. Lol, okay. Oh, you're here. Hi, hi, Ashish. How are you? But yeah, okay. So my goal is I'm trying to make a hinge profile maker. You know how hard it is for men, for boys to create a good profile picture, even for hinge or basically for any Instagram or Facebook or maybe WhatsApp. So I'm trying to use AI to generate good dating profile images, a good dating profile in general, and help them get some pictures. How does it sound? Text, top text to image models for cheap with low cost. Yep, thank you. Have you tried the DeepSeek model? Okay, I can try Flux. Flux, everyone knows, is used by Twitter. I want to use this. I want to fine tune the model for a specific face with Flux One. Provide me some websites that can do it for me. So, how to get us how hmm, how to get a specific face every time with Flux One. Just use Flux and define the major is 99.9% the same data will show. No, uh, I want to use real. I want to use my own face. Oh, I can structure the query as how to uh, how to show my own face with Flux One AI. This is not at all realistic. Yes, enough tutorial. Okay. So I have bought this ad guard. I have been using ad guard for quite some time now. So I have bought the lifetime version. It is quite good. Perfect. What? Why do I need a Chrome extension from prompts? What the heck is it trying to say? Optimizing prompts with Cloud? No, man. Just show me how do I create my own. What is this thing? Is it trying to say hater or header? Hmm. Okay, Flux Dev Nice. Nowadays the Flux Laura is also where okay they cannot find Laura. Why? Hmm. It is deprecated. Okay, 80 GBs. Nice. Each run cost approximately $3. Wow. I don't know Flux Laura. Hmm. Each run cost perfect. Nice. Okay, so how do I train Flux Dev LoRa? Let us go at a readme pace. Use the office. Use the off. It is very much even without a go fast. Okay, use the official Flux Dev LoRa. It's a weird stuff. Black Forest layers. Use replicate actually. I'm using replicate, but I just want to know like if I can find some better options out there. So per image, it will cost around 3 cents. So let's say a user creates around 10 images, right? Let's point $3 to INR. So what's that INR? What's 25 rupees? Okay, that's quite weird. 86 rupees, man, per dollar. I should have kept my all my belongings in dollar. I'm not sure why did I. हाँ मम्मी अरे ओके मम्मी चाय लेके आई benefits of working from home. How to train? If you want to run the Hugging Face LoRa, then use Hugging Face model frosting lane flux for the value of XL. If you want to run a replicate LoRa that you train, copy the URL from the finished training and use that for the value of HF LoRa parameter. If you want to use Civit AI, you can use Civit AI weights here. LoRa. Mm. How to use okay, let me just check for YouTube once again. And why is AdGuard not working? How to use Flux LoRa API? Bro, just look at the how is it fake? How is it actually fake? I would be all Batman and stuff.
etc., etc. But like sentiment to train some this powerful method to train a lot going to you need the data set and you need the trainer. Let's start with the first one. A data set is basically a collection of pictures of yourself. So I have so many pictures of myself that I have just transferred from my phone. Now, ideally, all these pictures need to be in different lighting scenarios and different angles so that the model is able to identify your face from different angles and different lighting conditions as well. I have about 43 pictures, but honestly, about 20 to 25 pictures will do. All of these pictures were taken from my iPhone. Just make sure they are high resolution and high quality. So I have all my pictures in this folder called Boson, which is a nickname that I use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compress this into a zip folder. Now, once you're done with this, you're done with the first step. You have your data set ready. Now, on to the second component of this workflow, the training model itself. In order to create a LoRa of your face, we are going to train it on a FluxDev model. Flux is an image diffusion model launched by this company called Black Forest Labs, and it is extremely good at getting realistic.
Dude, are you thinking what I'm trying to think? If we scam people,
faces. It's very similar to your Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, etc., etc. And the best part, it's open source. I've put a link to the FluxDev LoRa trainer in the description, so you can just open and get started with that. Now, the FluxDev LoRa trainer is hosted on a website called Replicate. Replicate is a website where anyone can basically deploy their AI models for others to use. So if you don't have an account, just create an account. It's free to create an account, sign up, and you will see the screen that I'm seeing in front of me right now. All right, now just follow along carefully. I will first click the drop-down menu on destination and click on create model. And I'll give my model a name. I want to call my model Boson. And I'll just make it private because I don't want anyone to use it. After I'm done with that, I will upload my input images. So I will click over here and I will upload the zip folder that I just created with my data set. Now that's done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to input a trigger word. Okay, explanation time. The trigger word is the particular word that you use in order to recall this data set you're training into the model. An example of that would be, let's say that the LoRa training is done. And the trigger word that I used is boson. Now, every time I want to prompt something, let's say I want to prompt something like a photo of boson in a suit. Now, every time I type boson into the prompt or the trigger word into the prompt, the model understands that it is supposed to recall this particular data set that I trained as a LoRa. So it is kind of like an identification marker where you're sort of calling back that data set and you're kind of telling the model that, hey, I want this particular data set, this particular LoRa that I had just trained onto this model. So if I basically took a bunch of images of my watch and created a data set out of it, and let's say my trigger word was iWatch, every single time I type iWatch, it basically recalls the train over here is
first of
change
all,
the
it's not iWatch, it's Apple Watch. There is nothing called as iWatch. The Apple has dumbed down people.
steps to 2000, which I feel is a pretty ideal spot in order to train these models. You don't need to change the learning rate. You don't need to change the LoRa rank. And now comes the final two fields you need to enter in order to start training: the HF repo ID and the HF token secret. HF stands for Hugging Face. Hugging Face is a website that is basically like the GitHub for AI. You get free models, you get free data sets, you get free workflows. It's a thriving community. So what you need to enter over here is your Hugging Face repo ID and your Hugging Face token. Here's how you do that. You first go to huggingface.co if you don't have
I
top,
don't know how
and I'm going to
to
make
get
copy my repo ID over here. Now to get the token,
why
and I
you
will
want repo
just
ID.
paste my repo.
If you like to upload trained LoRa to Hugging Face, for example, it is given repo. If the given repo does not exist, a public repo will be created.
ID
Okay.
over here. Now to get the token or the secret, you click on the tokens you like. I granted permission to everything basically. Token is visible to you only. So I'm done. I just need to click on create training and it will actually start training my LoRa. Now, if this is the first time you're actually using Replicate, it is going to prompt you to add your billing details. Now, the cost to train your own LoRa or generate images on Replicate is very affordable. It costs $3 to $4 in order to train your own LoRa, and for every image you generate, it's just a couple of cents. So in Indian rupees, it's roughly 200 to 250 rupees in order to train your LoRa, and it probably costs a rupee or two in order to generate an image. Quite cheap. Now, once your model is training, you should.
Okay. So what this guy is trying to tell me is, mm, so let's say memory saver frees up memory for hectic can use. But turn on, no worries. Let's say I have to enter $4. That's $8. Okay. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. What is the cheapest model to model cheapest model for LoRa. Uh, Cheapest AI model. I should have prompted AI model. I know it's $5 one LoRa trained by 20. Would you like to buy it? It's estimated that it will take about $2 to $3. Hi, I'm posting testing idea by putting on my foot in running there. Laura, hi, I'm satisfied that it's a number 5 to 20 minutes from 75% similarity with the executive. The problem is that it is expensive to train Laura with SDXL. I had to run on RTX for total to make Laura with 20 images. I used regularization images to create LoRa with the most optimal setting with real life images. The issue is the cost is estimated that it will take around $2 to $3 to use about 20 images and the most optimal real life setting. However, considering the ideal server time, final consumer would like $6 per LoRa. So I wanted to ask you for the completing the development. Does the price? No, it is not. No, 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 no. The, the Flux LoRa pricing. Okay, I should just stick to Black Forest API. I am not sure why I'm even trying to. Hmm. So let's say I have 5 users. So I'll be using the. I will be using around 1 GB of storage. No, it doesn't seem that right. It's very high cost for a single user. I'll have to. I want a total end to end approximately for 20 minute session. Replicate. Okay, that's a good one. Black Forest Labs are excited to announce the launch of uh, bringing the unprecedented customization capability to our flagship model line generative text image flagship vision have seen sufficient knowledge. Okay, perfect. I just want the pricing, bro. Just want the pricing. Where do I find price? There is no price written. Okay, there is no price written here. That's fine. Pricing. Hmm. So um, the one that we are going to use in replicate is flux one dev, which is the distilled version. That means it has been quantized and quantized. Sorry, quantized. Uh, our original pricing pro model. The best model for photorealistic images we took care with the raw assumption exposure code. So the best option that we can do is definitely Flux Pro, because Flux Pro is the one that is the safest in my opinion. My first fine tune model. Fine tune detail. Okay, let us test the request. I do love this stuff, the whole macOS style. Fine tune. Generate an image with fine tune. I think I should be using this. Uh, what are the other options? Okay, I can use API fine tune. No worries. Okay, so you know what? It's fine. Hey, I am on Chrome. You dumb bitch. Okay, for free. Let's say. Mhm. Okay, cool. So I can go with the Flux Pro fine tune. What are the number of steps in replicate flux fine tune. Let's say how many fine tune does it? A small budget for training cost requisites or and training is for serial recommend whether I can measures. This is too complicated for me. I want to be as simple as possible. You know. So let's say hmm. Okay. So my plan is waste $10 to check which API will perform better. Uh, I also want to create a pros and cons list. No, not this one. Hmm. Okay, 4 by 4. Perfect. Uh, okay, what is this? This doesn't make any sense what I'm trying to do. I don't even know what I am trying to do. Flux Pro API. Pros, cons. Okay, perfect. Replicate API. Pros, cons. Mm, how many steps does replicate API uses to fine tune Flux Laura? If it's under 150, then Flux Pro API. No, there is no way it uses 1,000 steps. So you're telling me that 1,000 steps will take around 1.85 USD. If that's true, then we know who's the winner. Thus, images is a companion. Okay, so 1,000 steps. We do now know that there will be 1,000 steps here. Now I want to find the Black Forest lab. Not a big deal. That's so good. Where are the steps? Okay, that is one. See you guys then. Bye bye.